It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
Indeed it is. Time to play a little volleyball, if you will. A very pleasant good evening and welcome to the Bat Cave. Greetings from Pueblo South High School. I'm JJ Valentine along with Chelsea Lynn as we get ready and set for the exciting action of boys volleyball here in the springtime. And of course, James Irwin pays a visit to Pueblo South Side. We're going to have an opportunity to talk with head coach Sarah Gala-Sanchez in just a moment. Let me turn her microphone up, and can you get, there you go, move over that way. There you go.
Right.
And a step back. Perfect. Sarah, good to see you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
Welcome to the pregame show presented by Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. Well, let's talk a little bit about it. You're on the backside of this season.
Right.
It's been a very fast-moving season, but the guys have really grown up. We talked about how young and talented this team is, but the wins and losses aren't quite where you'd like to see them, but there's progress being made.
Right.
Being such a young team, but this team is in a heck of a league. There's a lot of talented competition that you play in. Speak to that a little bit.
Yes, the competition has been extremely tough this year. There's a lot of great teams out there. And like I said, our guys are coming in just learning how to play volleyball, and we're competing, and I'm so proud of that. I am so proud that they picked up so quickly and so fast, and then they're playing so well as a unit, and that's the biggest thing. And so I just, I know it's been probably frustrating for the players too, but we've been so close to getting some of these wins. And, and then we've gotten a game here and there, so we are capable of definitely doing it. We just haven't, the boys have just not figured it out. So I'm hoping that we end off our season with some wins and, boost them up a little bit, because we have had a rough ride. Games have been extreme. They're
paying their dues, and one of the key things that you said just a bit ago was competing.
Yes.
They're in games.
Yes.
They're in points.
Yes.
And that's hard to figure out at times. That it's tough because there's so many things that have to happen to get a point in volleyball.
Right.
That you've got to be in every point. When people say, what do you mean they're in every point? Well, sometimes there's 5 or 6, 7 hits on each side of the net before that play is done.
Exactly.
So being in every point is very important. That's crucial, and these guys have really grown and gone to another level already.
Yes. And I've been proud of them, and like I keep telling them constantly, you're a new team. You're just being put together this year. A lot of my basketball players started 2 weeks after the season because of they were still in basketball, and, so they didn't get those reps prior to even, they didn't even have open gyms that they could go to. So then we just kind of stuck them in there and gave them some advanced, techniques to work on, and we worked them hard, and, and they're picking it up. They're getting better and better every day. I'm just proud of them. They're doing really well.
Now, that said, you've been in some great matches with the guys across the net with James Irwin this year.
Yes, we have.
You guys have played him to a 5-setter, a 4-setter, and they've been close, which is good. What's it going to take on the home court here tonight to get a win over James Irwin's Jaguars?
Well, I think we need to block their strong side for sure. That's been their most of their points coming from. So we kind of have a plan.
Because they've got a couple of hitters that are already being recruited to play at the next level, which is kind of cool for them.
Yes.
But you got to figure out how to combat that.
Yes. And so we're gonna double block on that, and we're gonna try to get some blocks tonight and shut that up. And I think that if we get that done, honestly, I think our defense is where it needs to be, in our hitting. And so I think that we should do well if we get that. If we get those blocks that we need. We already know what players are hitting their best, and so we're working on that. So we're hoping to move that around and make that happen tonight.
Very good.
Yeah.
Have fun. Good luck, and thanks for taking the time. Appreciate
Thank you.
Sarah Gala-Sanchez, the head coach of the South Colts. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with the head coach of the Jaguars, and that is head coach Mike Kruzanowski. We'll talk with him next right here on The Ticket.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Bat Cave. We're at Pueblo South High School. I'm J.J. Valentine, talking with Mike Przanowski, the head coach of the Jaguars of James Irwin. Coach, good to see you, man. How are you? How's the spring going for you?
Doing pretty good. Been a busy season,
Fast, huh?
Condensing the same length of a season the girls had into a couple shorter weeks. It's constant volleyball.
Absolutely, but you got to love it, though. That's where else would you rather be? I mean, it's just a great sport.
Enjoy it. This is about 33 years of coaching volleyball, so.
Man, you got some good kids. And before we talk about X's and O's of getting a win on the road here tonight, tell me a little bit about the makeup of the team, because I know you got some really good hitters on this club.
We do. It's a senior-heavy team, so we got experience. We've got guys, when they're on, look really, really good. Brody McKinney, 15 or outside, one of the top hitters in the league,
state,
and
right.
one in the state. So there are nights that when he's on, he's tough to stop.
Now this is the kid that's getting some looks to play college volleyball, isn't he?
He is. He's got a couple looks from small colleges, one out in East Coast, South Carolina, that he's looked at. So he definitely has potential to be playing beyond high school.
Small college, big college, doesn't matter. Get to that next level and give yourself an opportunity.
Absolutely.
To get your education and continue to play volleyball. I mean, you got to love that.
And have part of that college paid for.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Play volleyball.
Absolutely. Now, other than him, talk a little bit about his supporting cast.
We've had at times Luke Jennings leading the league in blocks, or second right now behind Ty from up at Discovery Canyon, doing real well at the net. Johnny Vasquez, our libero, playing really well, especially the last couple weeks.
And that's a key position, because a lot of times that offense goes where that libero goes, isn't it?
Well, because when we're passing, we look really, really good. When we struggle passing, those are part of the reason our record's the way it is.
And that's
right
the
now.
first thing, is ball control, that return of serve, isn't it?
Yep.
If you can return that serve, set up your strong attack, it makes a big difference in how aggressive you are offensively.
Yeah, we've got the hitters to hit with most anybody we play, but at times the passing's not been there for our setters. So.
Just got to be in rhythm. That said, these two teams have played some great matches already here in 2023. What's it going to take on the road here to win against South?
Passing. When we played Cheyenne Mountain Tournament, we went 5. The games we won 13 and 14, but then, lost and then came back in the 5th set. We went 4 at our gym, about 2 weeks ago. Again, we won 2 of those sets real easily, but then we didn't pass. And Pueblo plays really good defense, and if you don't put the ball down and get it up to your hitters, they're going to put the ball back at you.
Anything else you tell the guys before we get that first serve?
Got to have fun. When these guys have fun and are smiling and enjoying being out there together, they look and play very well. It's when they forget about the fun part and they make a mistake and they get down. You got to get over that.
Short-term memory, baby.
Make one mistake, not 3 or 4 mistakes.
There you go. Coach, always a pleasure. Good to see you again. Thanks so much for taking the time.
All right, thanks for having me.
Good luck and have some fun.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And as head coach, Mike Przanowski, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame shows. It comes up next, our Gigi's Barbecue and Catering pregame show. Those coaches' conversations are presented by Benefits Broker Insurance. That's Steve Shirley and Dave Vecchio, their entire team. We'll take the timeout and be back with more. We'll meet the starting lineups and get this one underway. South and James Irwin boys volleyball next on The Ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angelespueblo.com.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening and welcome back to the Bat Cave. Greetings from Hollywood Drive here on Pueblo's south side. South and James Irwin ready and set to do battle in boys volleyball action. Now, these two teams are no strangers to each other. In fact, they played on the 14th, Friday. It was a 3-2 matchup. James Irwin got the W there. Then they played on the 17th, less than a week ago, and James Irwin got the win 3-1. So this is the third meeting between the two teams, and you're thinking that will third time be charm for the Pueblo South Colts. There's no doubt about it that a victory on the home court is in the eyes of the men in black here tonight. South and James Irwin coming up. The starting lineup's on the way. The national anthem is straight ahead. We'll take a timeout. We do want to remind you this is live coverage presented by Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo. They present the broadcast booth. That's Mr. Ted Hernandez and a team adding more to life in our community. We thank Gigi's Barbecue and Catering at 1600 Highway 50 West, offering delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the pound and by the plate. And for special events, ask about their catering. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. That's Lonnie and Carl Ellie. We appreciate you. Coaches Show, presented by Benefits Broker Insurance. Steve, Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team. They design, administer, and service benefits plans. You can get a free quote online at benefitsbroker.com. Let's take the time out. We meet the starting lineups presented by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo coming up. Also, the first serve presented by Pueblo Insurance. That and more coming up right here on The Ticket.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo. When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Purblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Purblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
All right, welcome back as non-starters are being introduced as we speak for James Irwin. And Pueblo South, the matchup is about ready and set to go for all the exciting action. All right, so as the starting lineups are being introduced, or non-starters, before we get to the starting lineups, they are presented by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Find them online at topperfactory.com. And remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Well, as you can see, we got a pretty good view. We are courtside live, presented by Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo. They present our broadcast booth, night in and night out. And here we go. Carlos Rodriguez will get the nod. Luke Vasquez for Pueblo South as we turn it over to Mr. Divalbus.
Next for James Irwin, number 14, Roman Burnside. And for the Colts, number 7, next for the Jaguars, number 15, Brody McKinney. And for South, number 8, Brady Dunlap. Next for James Irwin, number 16, Oscar Andres. And for the Colts, number 9, Luke Beltran. Next for James Irwin, number 22, Rafael Flores. And for the Colts, number 13, Jackson Lay. For James Irwin, number 24, Luke Jennings. And for South, number 20, Kenny Short. Finally, your liberos for James Irwin, number 19, Jonathan Vasquez. And of course for South, number 22, Eli Schwartz.
Well, there you have it. Those are the starting lineups.
Finally, your coaches for James
Sarah
Irwin,
Sanchez Gallo, the head coach for Pueblo South. And of course,
for South, Sarah
Mike
Gallo Sanchez.
Kuzanowski, the head coach for James Irwin. So those are the starting lineups presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. The first serve is coming up next. It is brought to you by Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West, specializing in home and auto insurance and other specialty insurance. Phone number to call, 719-542-0948. Visit PuebloInsurance.net. That's Deb Marino and her team. Chelsea Lynn, J.J. Valentine, courtside live. And the matchup about ready and set to get underway for the Pueblo South Colts and the James Irwin Jaguars. This is the backside of it. Man, we're down to less than a week a little more than a week, I should say, of action on the boys' side of high school volleyball. Well, let's see. I'm not sure exactly who's serving first and who won that toss. We'll have to take a look and see. Looks like James Irwin will have the serve, serving from left to right to get this thing started. James Irwin in Pueblo South. Boys volleyball action about to get underway. Referees have taken their posts and we are underway. Colts control the volleyball. Jackson Lake shot dug up back line. Forearm shot to the back row. Beltran to the right side. Nice attack there by Vasquez. He's dug up. Quick set in the middle. Big swing there for Jennings. And Jennings hits it wide and score that a point, Pueblo South. So they get the side out and the volleyball. And they lead it 1-0. So Luke Vasquez coming on to do the serving now for the South Colts. Bump back on a free ball. Here's Vasquez with it. Back sets for Beltran. And the set just drifted into the net. Side out, it's 1-1. So Vasquez serving here in 2023. Almost 93%, 92.7%. Back to the service now Carlos Rodriguez Estrada. Dunlap with a tip over the block. We got a whistle. It's going to be a net violation. Looks like they're going to get Luke Jennings in the net. So now to Dunlap to do the serving. 90% from the service line to the back row. Set to the left side. There's a big swing and a put away. Now that's Brody McKinney. He is a senior right-hander, and he's got 2 or 3 offers, some small college offers, as you heard Coach talk about it in the pregame show, but you'll take any offer to play volleyball and get that further education paid for. Missed serve by Luke Jennings. Ball goes into the net, and it's 3-2 South. Jackson Lay to the service line now. Jackson almost 94% from there. He'll float it to the back line. The dig by Estrada. You can take that, Ollie, if you want. And on the return, it's into the rafters. Score that a point, and we're tied up at 3. Jackson Lay doing a great job just trying to get to the volleyball. Back to the service line. And Rafael Flores. Rafi floats it short. Set to the left side. Kenny Shorten tips it over the block. Bumped up. One shot to get it over. Jennings will keep it alive. Here's Vasquez. Quick in the middle. Shorten takes a big swing. Nice dig. Jennings in the back row. Flores tips it over the block. And who's in the net? Somebody's in the net. I think that's going to be Jaciel Marquez in the net. Score that a point. It's 4-3 for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Jags of James Irwin. Back to the service line is Flores with a jump service. Hasi from the middle. Soft roll shot, free ball. Shorten tips it over to the left side. Here comes McKinney over the block. Beltran with the dig. Jaciel keeps it alive. Set left side. Here comes McKinney. Block back Kenny Shorten. Nice athletic play by Kenny Shorten up front. Well done. And we're tied at 4 apiece. Well, if the weather holds for us, we'll have a little baseball coming up tomorrow morning for you from the Runyon Sports Complex. Tough serve to handle. Nice cross quarter by Ambriz. Vasquez takes a big swing and got it with some help from the net with a put away, but nonetheless, you score that a point. 30 years of coaching experience for the head coach there from the Jaguars. Nice reverse shot kept alive. Vasquez sets it up there for Jaziel Marquez. And a little tip back. Oscar Ambrose from the right side found an open piece of court, put it there. Dunlap couldn't get there to make the play, and we're tied at 5 apiece, so we go back and forth. And it's no surprise because these two teams, the two times they've seen each other here in 2023, one a 4-setter, another a 5-setter. And James Irwin has come away victorious. South Colts got him on their home court for the first time here in 2023. They trail 6-5. And that's how we serve it with Brody McKinney at the service line. And the jump service hits the net. Well, both coaches talked about the gauntlet of a schedule that they have played here in 23. Marquez with a soft jump serve. Bump back on a free ball. Set there from Heredia. Bump back there by Dunlap. Set to the left side. Shorten with another block. Bump back up front by Roman Burnside. It goes out of bounds, and South got a 2-point lead. I don't think either team is led by more than 2. Marquez with the jump service. Tough one to handle, but it is. Here's Estrada. Fires away. Bumped up, kept alive. Got a whistle. It's going to be a 4th hit. Oh, a double hit. Well, you don't see that too often from Jaziel Marquez, the senior from Chirac High School, the Wolverine, wearing a Colt black and white. To the service line, the libero now, Johnny Vasquez. He hits the net. Handful of those here early on. It's 8-7 South by a point. And now to the service line. Here comes Eli Schwartz now. He either wears number 1 or 22, and he's wearing 22. And he'll float it over. Quick set in the middle. Big swing for Jennings. Dug up there by Heredia. Kept alive. Marquez with an underhand forearm shot. Nice tip. And Schwartz trying to make a play. Eli can't get there to make the play. And we're tied at 8. So we go back and forth. Boy, a seesaw of a game. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by your friendly neighborhood butcher. That's Bounty and Yield Meat Market, offering range-fed meats and a whole lot more. Find them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Rainbow of a serve, a floater. Dunlap with a tip over the block and got it. That's a well-placed volleyball by Brody Dunlap. Or Brady, pardon me. There's Brady and Brody. Luke Vasquez now to the service line again, almost 93% from there. Luke, may the force be with you here. Serving for location, and a good one at that. Quick in the middle for Jennings. Gets it around the block. Vasquez bumps it back on a free ball, and here's Estrada. He hits it deep. Schwartz is there, but a nice cover there by Beltran. Kept alive by Vasquez. Jaguars on the attack. Nice tip around the block, and good. Dunlap with some pretty good anticipation. He was making a break for that to cover the outside, but we just caught the inside of the line and good. And we're tied at 9. That's a well-placed volleyball by Luke Jennings. Back to the service line goes Estrada. He'll serve it deep. Beltran on the return. Vasquez. The tip there by Jackson Lay is tipped right back. Nobody there to cover. He was floating through the air with really wasn't an aggressive attack that time by the South Colts. Ten serving 9. That's the visitors on the scoreboard. Dunlap with a big swing, blocked right back, score that a point. It's a good job blocking by Brody McKinney up front.
Beltran, make sure after you pass, you're hustling up there, okay? Don't take too much time back there. You're doing good,
11 serving 9. Beltran forearm set. Vasquez will do the same to complete that 3-hit cycle. Another tip around the block. Blocking well got there. That's a good job up front, and he's got good size and pretty good hops. up front does Luke Jennings, and he tipped it right around the defense. The blocking ball got there, went right around to the outside. That's back-to-back nice plays by him when he gets the opportunity. Marquez on the return. Vasquez will bump it back to the back line, and good. Not quite a setter's dump. You can call that a fake set. Looks to go up and hits it deep, gets the point. And it's 10-12. That'll get the ball back into Colt hands. Well, again, welcome to Colt Nation. Dunlap off the net. Quick in the middle for Jennings. He tips it around the block. Beltran with a dig. Jackson lay over the top of the block. One shot. Jennings will tip it. Osiel Marquez there. Vasquez back to Marquez. Big swing. Block to the back row. Dunlap tries to get there. Bumps it up. Can't get it up front. Boy, what a great play. Both sides of the volleyball court. South Colts want a timeout. They trail 13-10. We'll do the same. You're watching live coverage of high school volleyball on the boys' side right here on The Ticket. Timeout.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
And once again, welcome back to the Bat Cave and the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. That's Mr. Ted Hernandez and company, a former County Hornet, turned South Colt, and we appreciate you, Ted. Jackson Lay to do the serving 11-13. He serves up an ace on the return. The setter trying to get there. Rafael Flores couldn't get there to make the play. Another tough serve. Nice back set to the right side. Just kind of drifted. No real play there for Luke Beltran, and now it's 14-12 in favor of James Irwin. It's like Coach said, when we're passing the ball, ball control is key for us. When we do it right and we do it well, good things happen. Tough serve to handle. Beltran. For Kenny Shorten, right through the block and good. Kenny Shorten had a nice play. The defense got there a little bit late and he took advantage of it before the wall could truly set up. Just overpowered it. 13 serving 14, and back to the service line goes Eric Heredia, sophomore from Alamosa High School, and he serves up an ace. Brody McKinney says, that's just my bad, I missed it. I just misread the return. Tied at 14 now. Again, Heredia to serve. Back set to the right side. McKinney to the back line. Dunlap bumps it up. Marquez, soft roll over the top of the block. Setter's dump, bumped up, kept alive. Heredia back sets right side. Vasquez. He'll fire it over the top of the block. We got a whistle. That's going to be a double hit. That's good hustle there by the setter. Rafael Flores. And trying to get it to the outside, he just mishit the volleyball. 15-14 now. From the back line, Estrada. Fisted over there by McKinney. One shot to get it over. Vasquez to the back row, dug by Jennings. Jennings with a forearm to keep it alive. Eli Swartz will bump it up. Little miscommunication between Swartz and Osiel Marquez. Eli Swartz, a Pueblo Centennial High School product. Vasquez trying to dig for it. Tell you what, location service has been solid for James Irwin. That's been one of the keys, is making it tough for the return of serve. 16-15. Another soft shot. On the return is Kenny Shorten. Hasio. Soft attack and drifted out. Yeah, from my vantage point, it looked like it was a good play, but went around the antenna. Now 17-15, 2-point lead for Brody McKinney to do the serving now for the Jags. To the back line, Dunlap will bump it up. Kept alive by Heredia. Nice push there for McKinney, and he'll dig it up in the back line. To the right side, Ambrose. We got a double hit again. And McKinney looking at him like, how dare you? How dare you double hit it? 17-16, South still has an opportunity, but you don't want to go down 3, 4, 5 points right here, right now. They need to get it back to even. Hasio Marquez with a good jump service. McKinney is there. Soft roll, dump right back by Shorten. Got a whistle and another double hit. So now Hasio Marquez, Hasi back to the service line. We're tied at 17. And the Jaguars want a timeout, so let's take one with them. Live coverage of high school volleyball boys action continues after a timeout right here on the ticket.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Welcome back to the Bat Cave. As Missy, we thank you for being a part of it. Along with Chelsea Lynn, I'm JJ Valentine. We're tied at 17. Not for long. It's 18-17 South. Hasi Marquez back to the service line for the MIBs. As you can see, serving right to left. Big serve here to take a 1-point lead. Marquez from Shira puts it in play. Good serve. Set to the left side. Estrada actually it's bumped back on a free ball. Shorten right there. Took advantage of that loose ball at the net and put it away for the point. Kenny's getting better day in and day out. Kenny Shorten, a senior at Pueblo County High School. Like to see him one more year. Not that I want him to fail, but it'd be good to have him. He's getting better and better at this volleyball game as it wears on. Luke Jennings, Enrique Mendoza will check in. And he'll replace Oscar Ambrose. Ambrose and Mendoza have that football frame, as does Rafael Flores, the setter. To the back row, and there's McKinney on the return. To the back line, McKinney with a forearm. Heredia. Nice attack by Jaime. Will they run it to him again? They'll go backside this time. Beautiful cross-court shot by Luke Vasquez. Got the point. Nice cut shot cross-court. 20-17, South by 3. And again, back to the service line. My man, Hasio Marquez. And good location on the serve. Quick in the middle, Burnside into the net on the set. And it's 21-17. Advantage and momentum. Southway now. Jaime and Enciso rather. Tough pass on the return. Estrada will forehand it to the back lines. Swartz there. Heredia in the middle for Shorten. Big hit. Good. See, Kenny Shorten's figuring it out. He's a big, strong boy, and he's taking a good swing. Back to Marquez at the service line now. Haase takes the go-ahead sign, floats it to the back line. The return is Estrada. They'll go to McKinney. He'll fire away and got it. I'm not sure why Haase had to dive for that. Don't know if he came up. McKinney on the return, and here come the Jags. Estrada tips it over the top of the block. Heredia there. Vasquez and Swartz from the back row takes a big swing. McKinney with a soft roll. Shorten there. Look out. Free ball, loose ball at the net. Yep, Luke Jennings makes him pay for it. 22-19, but a nice run offensively for the South Colts. Now, if you're a Colt fan, they need the volleyball back in hand. 22-19 is the lead. And back to the service line is Johnny Vasquez. Jaime with a nice roll shot. Jennings from middle. Heredia back sets right side Vasquez. We got a whistle. Heredia is entered in the net on the set. 22-20. South could use a side out right here. And again, back to Johnny Vasquez to do the serving. And Ciso, Jaime on the return. And a miss-hit volleyball there. Yeah, and Eli Swartz says, should I just taken that swing? Because when Ciso bumped it up, it didn't go much. It wasn't a very productive return. Just got it in the air. 22-21, South with a timeout. Let's take one as well. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza, Pueblo and Pueblo West. That's Dave Feemster and Company. We'll take the timeout, be back after this on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back to the Bat Cave. Service goes deep and it's out. That's a critical miss serve right there, big time. Now, South has a 23-21 lead with Eli Swartz back to the service line. Eli serving at about 87%. We're in the white jersey. He's the libero to the back row. McKinney is there. Flores sets it up in the middle. And a soft tip around the block. Jackson Lay got there, but the ball was just kind of floating there, and Jennings had a little bit of an advantage now, 23-22, and Ambrose to serve. Vasquez to the middle, and Ciso. Jaime goes for the tip, and he missed. That's what we were talking about off microphone, about Jaime being a little more aggressive up front. Don't go for the soft tip. Go to your strong side. Hit that cut shot, cross court. Tied at 23, big point right here. Vasquez going to fist it to the back row. And he got it. Miss hit volleyball by Oscar Ambrose. and South gets the point. Now they're facing a set point right here, albeit only a sophomore. This is one of the veterans on this team. So down to 1 point, 24-23, and Luke with the service to the back line. McKinney, tough shot, soft tip, bumped up. No, well played by Jennings. Swartz takes a swing, hits it deep, and out it goes. That's okay, I like the play. Didn't get a lot of top spin on it. It just kind of sailed on him. Now we're tied at 24. Beltran on the return, Vasquez. Nobody there. After the return, Beltran got caught standing. 25-24. Service to the back line. Beltran there with a nice return. Vasquez in the middle. Jackson tips it, blocked right back by Jennings for the point. And set number one, 26-24. That goes to the Jaguars, and you couldn't expect anything else. We'll take a timeout, be back with set number two. It's coming up next, 1-0. James Irwin will be back with more live coverage presented by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo, here for game day and every day. Community means everything. For Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent. 3930 Ridge Drive, phone 719-543-7091. Timeout on the ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, the crowd just getting into the YMCA over here. Welcome back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth and Colt Nation. Pueblo South High School, 26-24, set number one belongs to the James Irwin Jaguars. My name is JJ Valentine. Very nice to have you along here on a little Thursday night of high school volleyball, boys action, if you will. South Colts will have the volleyball to get things started. Trailing 1-0, Luke Vasquez will go to the service line for the MIBs, serving from right to left. Jackson Lay, Luke Beltran, Jaime Enciso, Eli Swartz, Haziel Marquez, and Luke Vasquez serves up an ace to get it started. Those are the MIBs that are on the floor right now for the South Colts. Vasquez only a sophomore. To the back line. Quick in the middle for Jennings. He tips it right around the block and good. Jennings is really, really solid. He's long, he's lanky, and pretty good hops. Gets up in the air and he reads the defense extremely well. Got up there, tips it around the block for a point. We're even at 1. Best 3 of 5. Congratulations to the JV of Pueblo South. They were able to come up with a 2-0 win over James Irwin. They paid the JV and freshmen play the best 2 out of 3 to 25. Varsity goes best 3 of 5 to 25 by 2. So the Jags have a 1-0 lead and 2-1 here in set number 2. Jackson Lay with a soft roll shot misses, hits the net, and it's now 3-1. Boy, what a nice push there by Vasquez to clear it. Boy, what a big swing by McKinney. A little help from the net, the blocking wall of Beltran and Enciso there. But he hits it right over the top of the block for the point. Yeah, he's one of the best hitters in the state, one of the best in the league, no doubt. 4-1. Beltran on the return, Vasquez in the middle. Jaime with a soft tip around the block. And a roll shot dug there by Jackson Lay. Jackson forearms it from the 10-foot line. McKinney, he's blocked up front. Vasquez in the middle, and Enciso over the block. Well done. Ball hits the rafters, rattles around and falls down. Scored a point, Pueblo South, and a side out. Enter Kenny Short and Eli Swartz, not yet. So Jackson Lay to do the serving. He'll put it in play. Jennings with a soft tip. Vasquez for Beltran. Cross court, dug up in the back line. Jennings. He'll bump it up there to Sanchez, Elias Sanchez. And the Jaguars control the volleyball. Nice cross court shot. Well done by McKinney. The ball kept drifting on him, and he just got up there, made a nice adjustment, and just kind of tipped it around the block and cross court. 5-2. So Luke Jennings to do the serving. Jackson Lay on the return. Jennings there to return it. Oops, going to be a double hit, and Enciso is there. That's the play that Jaime is looking for right there, to take a big swing, just get one of those just towering shots that gets him in some confidence. Jaguars control the volleyball. Here comes McKinney. Cross court, that's out. Nice little dance by head coach Sarah Sanchez over there. 5-4, it'll be 4 serving 5 with Eli Swartz on to do the serving now. Eli about 87% from the service line as the ball put in play. On the attack there's Burnside. From the right side, a big swing and out for Jack Beltran. Did I say Jack? Luke Beltran. Jack graduated last year. (6-4), and that's how we serve it. Beltran with it for Kenny Shorten, tips it through the block. Jennings and now McKinney. Right over the top of the block, Kenny Shorten bumps it I think he might have been better off. He's looking to make a play. He might have been better off just to let that one go and let one of his mates covering handle it. 7-4. Ball put in play by Sanchez. Beltran with a tip on a free ball. McKinney, a forearm set. Another free ball. Beltran in the middle for Shorten. Kenny misses it. Oh, he got it, pardon me. It didn't look like it went over the net. So now Eric Heredia to do the serving. Serving 5-7. McKinney comes right back with a power play of his own right through the blocking wall from that right side for the point. And it's 8-5, got a 3-point lead for James Irwin. McKinney with a jump service hits the net. Now Haase to do the serving for the South Colts. Shura product. Set in the middle for Burnside, tips it over the block. Nice job by Heredia to get under, pancake it up. But the miss hit volleyball goes out. That was a good get and a good up, if you will, by Heredia. Johnny Vasquez now to serve, serving a 9-6 lead. Here in set number 2, 1-0 remains the score for James Irwin. Jackson Lay. Well, nice little two-man game right there as Jackson Lay on the return. Got the nice pass. Heredia with a beautiful set for the kill. Well done, and it's 7-9 now. Jackson Lay returns to the lineup. He'll check back in to serve. Pardon me. Kenny Shorten checks back in to do the serving. McKinney on the return. Jennings tips it around the block. A free ball bumped up. Oh boy, going to be a mishit volleyball. It's going to be a double hit on Jennings, and it's now 8-9. Good serve, it's handled. Jennings is bumped back, free ball, opportunity for the Colts. Heredia will bump it over. South controls the volleyball. Vasquez from the right side goes right at the defense, gets the block. Hands angled the wrong way there by Jennings, but a good, strong attack for the South Colts, and we're at even 9-9. Shorten again to serve. Tough one to handle. Well done. And it started with an aggressive serve by Kenny Shorten. Another tough serve to handle. Jennings going to forearm it. It's going to be a fourth hit. Yep. And I was wondering, I thought he might have thought that there was a tip, but it actually wasn't a tip, it was a return. So South by 2, got an 11-9 lead. Here's McKinney from the back row, and he hits the net. 12-9 South, their biggest lead here is set 2. James Irwin wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. His live coverage is presented by the fine folks at Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors. They're right up the road here at 1101 East Evans, providing caring and compassionate service to Southern Colorado. And proud to support local student athletes. Remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone you can trust. Find them online at angeluspueblo.com. We'll take the break, be back with more right here on The Ticket.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Once again, welcome back to the Bat Cave at Pueblo South High School. Live coverage brought to you by Joe DeLeo Subway Stores. He's got 4 locations to serve you at 3216 West Northern near South, just up the street. He's in the Aspen Square Shopping Center in Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side, and 1271 Pueblo Boulevard. Back to action we go. South controls the volleyball. Jackson Lay fires away. Heredia, his shot's dug up. One shot to keep it alive, they do, and Heredia there. Vasquez again for Jackson Lay. Soft roll shot. Estrada mishits. (13-9). South with the lead. Back to Kenny Shorten. Estrada on the return. McKinney from the 10-foot line. Heredia with the nice return. Jackson Lay tips it around the block. Good adjustment in the air. Here's Estrada. Jackson is there. Back set for Vasquez. Down that right line. Jennings, soft cut shot to the right side. Jennings tips it. Nice job by Vasquez. Heredia with a roll off the net. Got it. Well played. (14-9). South with their biggest lead of the match, as a matter of fact, or they match their biggest lead. Jennings takes a big swing, and that's good. Nice little run for the South Colts. They lead at 14-10. So it'll be 10 serving 14, and to the service line goes Rafael Flores now. He's the setter in this 5-1 offense. Ozzie on the return. Vasquez, and now Jackson with a put away. So now Luke Beltran checks back in. Luke Vasquez back to do the serving. He'll float it over. Oh, a little setter's dump for the put away. Elias Sanchez. Carlos Rodriguez Estrada does the serving. Miss-hit volleyball on the return. Score that a point. And back to Carlos Rodriguez Estrada again. Serving 15-12 now.
Go back.
Ball put in play. Beltran tips it over the block. Nice return there by Flores. McKinney fires away and got it. They were trying to get a substitution there, and Beltran was a little out of position. Dunlap returns to the South Colt lineup. And again, back to the service line, Carlos Rodriguez Estrada. Dunlap on the return. Vasquez in the middle for Jaime. Takes a swing. Estrada will bump it up. Here's McKinney. Soft shot over the block. And Cecil will bump it. Dunlap tips it over the block. Bump back on a free ball. Covered by Schwartz. And Jackson Lay is going to run into the net. He just ran out of real estate. South Colts control. Jackson Lay with a forearm shot. Here comes McKinney with a big hit. That goes out. Good attack by McKinney. Just hit it long. 16-14 South with a 2-point lead and the volleyball in hand. And back to Jackson Lay to do the serving now for the MIBs. Marquez, Vasquez, and now Enciso around the block. Here's McKinney. Got it. Enciso and Dunlap there, but McKinney just overpowered the block for the put away. So Luke Jennings will do the serving now for James Irwin, who have a 1-0 lead in this set. Jackson Lay looked out a free ball, bumped back by Dunlap, and another free ball, and that's for the put away off the head of Eli Schwartz. Good net play for James Irwin now. The ball put in play by Jennings. And it's an ace. Jackson Lay diving for it, couldn't quite make the play. He's a Purblo County product. South Colts want a timeout, trailing 17-16. We'll take the timeout as well and be back with more. It's 1-0 James Irwin. These two teams meeting for the third time here in 2023. And another battle in hand. We'll be back after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Welcome back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. JJ Valentine courtside live here. Got a 17-16 lead, a 1-point lead now for the Jags of James Irwin. Lay on the return. Vasquez to Marquez. Jennings on the return. Nice little setter's dump, bump back, miss hit. Well played up front by Elias Sanchez. South controls the volleyball. Enciso with an opportunity, rolls it softly down the right line. Sanchez there. Jennings from the back row takes a big swing and mishit it. South Colt volleyball, 17-18 is how we serve it, with Eli Schwartz, the libero from Pueblo Centennial, to the service line. Service is wide and out. Serving for location, he missed it down that left sideline, and it's now 19-17 James Irwin. Now Elias Sanchez on to do the serving. Good serve, nice return by Schwartz. Kenny Shorten, soft attack. Bumped up, McKinney trying to make the play with the left hand, can't do it. Ball drifted out on him. He did a great job on the adjustment, but it just went right around the wrong side of the antenna, and South trails by a point with Eric Heredia, the sophomore from Alamosa, coming on to do the serving. Back set for McKinney. Kenny Shorten with a block, and the ball goes outside out point to James Irwin, and they lead it 20-18 now. James Irwin is well coached. They've got good size, good speed, and here comes McKinney with a jump service. Tough one to handle. That's going to be a mishit volleyball. And again, it started with the return of serve. Luke Vasquez mishandled it. In turn, Kenny Shorten did as well. And it's 21-18, and again, McKinney. Tough serve to handle. It's another ace. Brody Dunlap checks in for Marquez now. Tough serve to handle, bumped up. Heredia back sets for Dunlap, and he gets the tip off the net. And Jaziel Marquez will come in and do the serving. Nice setter's dump. Bumped up by Schwartz. What a play. And Heredia keeps it alive. Set to the left side. Here's Estrada cross court. Jackson Lay there. McKinney just trying to keep it up and make the play. Good hustle by Elias Sanchez, also a setter. In fact, he's handling the setter's duties as we speak. Actually, they got two setters on the floor with Sanchez and Flores. 22-20, so they shifted that offense just a little bit. Jennings on the return. Quick in the middle. Nice attack. What a dig there by Schwartz. Jackson Lay to the back line. Jennings is there. McKinney going to set it outside left to Estrada. Marquez and now Heredia in the middle. Kenny Shorten got it. Well done. 22-21. James Irwin wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Azteca Apartments of Pueblo. Azteca Apartments offers affordable senior housing with beautiful views and lots of amenities. Find out more online. Visit AztecaApartments.com. And Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex. Reps Gym is open daily and conveniently located in the heart of historic downtown Pueblo. See more online at repsetgo.com. Vic Morrow Produce, 1037 35th Lane in Pueblo. They're right at the corner of Highway 50 East and 35th Lane. All fresh produce is homegrown right there in Vineland. Vic Morrow Produce would like to remind you to thank a farmer today. And again, we are live from the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth as we thank Park West Dental and Vision. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. Back to the service line, serving 21-22. Jaziel Marquez hits the net, and it's 23-21. James Irwin now with a 2-point lead for the Jaguars. Big play right here defensively for the South Colts. Johnny Vasquez to do the serving, and he serves up an ace. And it's 24-21. Serving for the set right here. Johnny Vasquez to put it in play. And he hits the net. So they stave off one set point. Vasquez about at 80%. Got a double hit, and now 24-23. Back to Kenny Shorten to do the serving. Fires it to the back line. Vasquez on the return. Nice attack. Bump back on a free ball. Kept alive. McKinney from the 10-foot line. Got it. 25-23. It's 2-0 in favor of James Irwin. Well, we'll take a timeout. I'll be back with the third set. It's coming up next right here on The Ticket.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Milberger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Milberger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, it's 2-0. 26-24 set 1, 25-23 set 2. Both of those belong to James Irwin, and they will have the volleyball serving from left to right to get things started. And back to the service line is Flores, serving at about 88% from there thus far. Dathan Montera in street clothes. So South controls the volleyball. Jackson Lay from the middle puts it away. It's good. 1-0 South. Quick side out. Back to Vasquez now to do the serving. Luke just gets better and better. Almost 93%. Another tough serve to handle. Well, South is in a must-win situation, so they're going to play some inspired volleyball. And they need to. Because right now you're down 2-0. It's the best 3 of 5 and how it goes. And right now they need to force another set to give themselves an opportunity. Ball put in play. Jackson Lay with a little jousting up front. Wins that battle. Well, actually, I take that back. Sanchez won that. Tip of the net. Jennings on the return. Sanchez left side. Here's Estrada. Got it. Yeah, a little jousting up front there with Elias Sanchez and Jackson Lay. And jousting, when I mean jousting, both players got up. Ball right in the middle of the net. They both got a hand on it. 2-1 is the lead for South. Estrada puts it in play. Vasquez will bump it back to the free line. The back line, rather. McKinney through the block and good. Services to the back line. Look out. Yeah, it's going to be over the net. Jennings got a little anxious that time and just reached over the net. Had he waited a split second longer, he's got an easy tip back for the point. Instead, it's 3-2 South with Jackson Lay to serve. He'll float it over short. Vasquez on the return. Oh, kept alive by McKinney. Way to use the feet. Good footwork. And Ciso fires away. And Ciso again. McKinney is there. Sanchez, setter's dump. And Ciso again, but he hits the net. Good work by Jaime. Working hard up front. We're tied at 3. So up front, you got Enciso, Vasquez, and Beltran. In the back line, Jackson Lay, Brady Dunlap, and Swartz. Dunlap on a reverse. Sanchez with a forearm softly done. Dunlap there. Brady on the attack to the back row. Bump there by Jennings. Ball just not up enough. Instead of the hard attack, I think McKinney should have settled, put the feet down, and went for a soft roll. He was looking to go for the big time spike, and he had not enough